Well, howdy. How's this for a spot? What a way to start the day. Throwing timbers. We're up here on the Sunshine Coast again with Lionel from Ross Concrete Pumping. We did a video together 6 months ago. It's not nearly as rainy as the last time we hung out.
It's actually kind of dry.
Yeah, and it's not dark out, and this is great. We're off to a good start. It's not 5 p.m. at night yet. Yeah, we're gonna throw some timber down here. 5 load foundation, or 55 meters. That might actually be 7 or 8 loads with the load sizes around here because of the hills. And 36 meter Putzmeister boom pump. 2018 model, I believe. Same one that was in the video last time. Really cool spot. We're going to pour this one out. We'll definitely get the drone up with the view here. We'll definitely get the drone out today. We might even hang the GoPro 360 from the end of the boom. We might do that too. So anyhow, we'll get all set up here and check back in a bit. Well, no, let's check this out first. Dyke blocks. I'm thinking Dyke blocks right now. That's all I'm thinking about. Yeah, we'll get her lifted up here and leveled out. Rock and roll. How's the ground? Sparks. That's how the ground is. Oh yeah, right where you want to level it. You know, we'll level this out, get some blocks down. Beautiful. I love the convenience of the Dyke blocks, because with like 6 blocks, even 4 blocks, you could bang a stack of this height together in no time. Unfortunately, they're not inexpensive, and wooden timbers like this work just fine too. Just a little bit more labor intensive too. The Dyke stuff is a luxury, which I'm thankful for. We'll say that. So the little shovel's handy, eh? It's like halfway between a shovel and a pick. Double duty. It's not so good for shoveling up the ready-mix driver's concrete that's behind the hopper. That's the only downfall. I used to keep a pick on my pump when I had a boom pump.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, it was pretty, for West Vancouver it was handy. You could dig around all the rocks. Yeah. There we go. Get her up. Nice. Isn't it such a weird, it's such a weird visual, the new legs compared to the old square ones?
The square, right?
Oh, you're pumping and the legs doing this. I mean, it's not going anywhere.
Exactly the same thing inside the store box.
Exactly, yes.
Right?
But the visual is like, our 38 is the same way. Nicely done. Right where we want to be. Perfect. How do we get our lunch now? We drive to McDonald's. Yeah. That's what we do. What's the outrigger weight on the rear of this one? 30, let's see. Oh, there it is. 38,218 pounds. So it's a little bit lighter than our 38. Our 40.
Our 42 is 53,271.
You know our 39 is 47,000?
Really?
Yeah, it's weird. They do the small front footprint, large rear, and I think what that does is put a lot more load on the rear. Gets a good lesson. There's more to outrigger load than just the pump size, right? And then like our 56 is only 70,000. Yeah, for a big machine, right?
On each one?
Yeah, it's basically 70,000 square, 70,000 and change. Well, your guys 32, our old 32
yeah,
is like 43,000 on the front. because they're so short, right?
Stubby, yeah.
Which is funny because you so many guys like, oh, I use this much tonnage for a 40 meter and I go smaller on a 32. Well, really, you got to know the actual weight number, right? There's more to it than just the boom length. It's deceiving.
On the coast, we're spoiled.
Yeah, the ground's all rock hard.
Hard everywhere for the most
The
part.
ground's all like that.
Mostly rocky. Occasionally you get sort of a bit of a swamp, but not very often.
So 3-inch whip hose. Can't remember. Do you guys use? Did we have an air cuff last time we were out? I can't remember if we used air cuffs or not.
You know, I should just break out the.
Do you guys have one?
We have the old one off the 32, and I really don't like it. It's old cylinder.
Oh yeah, the new fabric ones are nice. So you want to see what I brought you?
Sure.
So this is repayment because you put me onto this hose nozzle.
Those nozzles, yeah.
And you know how many people have messaged about the hose nozzle, wanting to know where to get it? But then they hear the price and everybody, well, not everybody, a lot of guys get put off, but I mean, you said they last like 5 years, right? At least 5 years. So, and with the Gilmore metal handle nozzles not being what they used to be, I mean, it's $100, $120, like for something for a pump. Like,
They will actually drag a ways too.
how do we know this?
One of the guys dragged.
Oh,
drag one.
yeah.
Yeah, one of the line pump guys. Yeah.
My only concern with the full size one is that it's heavy enough to use as a hammer. So I got you something. Somebody sent me Jack Superior. That's a YouTube username. Sent me one of these. They just showed up at our yard. You've seen it.
Yeah.
It so now there's some suspicion that it's not actually made in Germany despite the flag.
I'm thinking maybe.
I guess because
China?
they put the flag vertical.
Yes.
It's not
Right.
like a copyright infringement,
Yeah.
and it comes preloaded with Alliance anti-stick.
Nice.
I was going to bring you a jug of it too. The anti-stick is phenomenal. Proper bent knife prime, eh?
Proper bent knife prime.
Tell that to that Canadian water primer guy. You seen that guy in a few of the videos?
Yeah, I was thinking of water priming, but not the 3-inch.
Yeah, he's a
Nope.
he's a very distinguished character, that Canadian water primer. Lionel lifts up the tarp and look at this. You know what's funny? Instead of the Tang Y, I had an old ball stopper, and I was gonna bring it to you.
Right, there you go.
Look at that.
Yeah.
We got another convert. So are we doing sponge water sponge now? Is that what's happening?
Yes.
We are.
Sponge water sponge, yeah.
How do you like it? Do you find your priming is any easier or same thing? Same thing, yeah.
And the only problem is the old brain sometimes forgets to put that down.
Yes.
But I have a new game. You could call it guillotine. Just try to catch a sponge on the way by.
It's like whack-a-mole.
Absolutely, yeah.
See, my brain would forget to pull it back up or forget to put the pin in, and I would bend it. Pumping large rock, it would bend the thing. I've seen with 1.5-inch stone, we were pumping at a dam project.
Yeah.
You couldn't use that because it would actually, the rock would bind up around it. It would actually cause a plug.
Absolutely, yeah.
What are those worth now? Like $300 Canadian?
Pretty nice.
You're like me, I don't ask either.
What?
I think they're about 300 Canadian, so call it like $200 US, 175 US, something like that. Ready?
I'm gonna spray.
Tang Y, here we go. Pretty nice the way that it works, almost vertical too.
Yeah, it's actually pretty good.
The only thing I don't like is, so it comes with a couple different tips. The one that's on it,
Yeah.
it almost atomizes too much, and I end up tasting anti-stick all day long.
You're in it.
Yeah, you can taste it. Yeah, I can taste it. So I want to try a more coarse tip to get a little bit of a heavier spray.
I mean, it's pretty cool though.
If you
Like you
put
don't use any.
if you put some under the S2,
Yeah.
that's the test.
It's a thing,
It's
right?
amazing. Yeah,
It's
if
a
you spray it under the S2, it'll fall right out. I mean, obviously dirt is great too, but we're gonna play a game called, and I do this to everybody, I'm sorry. It's called Rate Lionel's Hopper.
No.
No, I'm gonna give you.
It's a 5 maybe.
No, so you're clean under the S tube. There's
Yeah.
nothing around the cutting ring. The
got some
walls are
build-up.
pretty good.
A bit here.
Yeah, a little scabby.
Scabby here and there.
It's cleaner than Ian's hopper.
Absolutely.
I mean, everybody's is. I'm gonna give you.
Right?
I think I'm gonna give you a 6.5.
This is about as dirty as it gets.
This
Yeah,
right
it's
now
clean
is
up
about as clean as our 38 is. Is about. Actually, it's probably a bit cleaner because your corners are cleaner.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, this is good. But you know, as long as these areas are free of the scabbies and the concrete falls out when you actually wash out.
It depends who I'm pumping for these days.
Yeah.
Days too, right? Central Coast, it seems like you're good.
My days of detailing hopper grate bars, I was just driving myself crazy, man. It just,
Honestly, you're just literally driving yourself crazy.
Oh yeah. Oh, you can with a concrete pump.
task.
Yes. Yeah, I like it clean enough that my washout is easier, functionally clean, right?
Yeah.
That's kind of where I'm at. So.
I mean, there's more things to life than polishing grates.
Well, yeah. I mean, we got to make YouTube videos and. Yeah, I know.
Home time.
Polishing your hopper grate bars may not be conducive to a healthy, long-lasting marriage. All right, we got concrete, we got mud. Little different trucks than what we're used to in town. Single steer Tridem drive. Lionel was saying these are really handy around here, having the tri-drive just for traction purposes. Oh, the Heidelberg guys are going to give him crap for flipping the chute down like that. I'm going to talk to him about this. Lionel, you're gonna get in trouble. You know why? When Jeff from Muddy Feet was in town, and he showed us this trick of flipping the chute and letting it bounce and releasing the lock because they got the lock on the chute. A couple of the drivers in town approached me. They were very upset. Don't ever do that to their chute. I promised them I'd let him know. Okay. You're on the naughty list, sir.
All right.
I've never done it before, ever.
Oh, never.
Yeah. Good looking bucket of prime right there. Good looking bucket. I noticed there's 2 sponges in behind the hopper. There we go. Sponge water sponge for life. That's got the wedge.
Yeah, but I'm Canada.
No, I know.
Maybe Germany.
No, it comes out of it's a guy in China who sells them through Australia. Okay. But it replaces the bolt with a wedge. I kind of want one, but like that, it's prime time. Here we go. We're gonna be tight for reach here. I think we'll be flat out. Perfect. That's such a good shot right there. Oh. The number of photos I see online of pumps that don't run a sling on every reducer.
It's weird.
They'll have like a sling from the boom to the first reducer, nothing to the hose. Like, it's so critical to have them at every connection, right?
It's gonna hurt. Hits you.
It is gonna hurt. Yeah,
Even if it just clips you.
right in the beam.
Even if it just clips you on the shoulder, it's gonna hurt.
Well, they had that fatality out in Alberta a few years ago where the hose came off, fell on the roof, rolled off the roof, and landed on the homeowner's head. Safety pins and slings.
I was right in the trees yesterday. Hence pins too, right?
Yeah.
That's where you're gonna undo it.
Oh yeah. Yeah, I've peeled a few halfway open in the trees for sure.
Arbutus trees, right?
Okay. 50 cents worth of bentonite, no stress.
Easy peasy.
I don't want to say every time, but it's pretty darn close to every time. Pretty darn close.
You could do something wrong with your bentonite and plug yourself up.
Oh, I've done that, but I'm an extreme case. No. No, the only time it's failed me is when I've been rushed and didn't have a drill and didn't have time to mix it.
Right,
It was basically water.
Right?
Yeah. Fortunately, that was on a 58-meter pump on like a 300-meter pour.
Right.
And trucks lined up down the street.
Probably,
They had to break it apart at the turret, right? Like, you know.
probably in the winter time.
Yeah, it actually was.
Full
Yeah,
water,
it was. Yeah,
right?
it was.
Yeah,
Yeah, it's great. It's great.
All out.
Yeah, we're right there, hey? Flat out.
Make for a pretty easy day on the boom. Easy part of it. Could be some hose manipulating.
Remember last time we were here, you said you wanted a 38-meter? This is twice now. It's twice. That'll work. We're close enough.
Walk away.
Oh, perfect then.
Walk right in the ocean.
Is that the nice thing about priming out in the Z? You minimize the amount of air trapped in the boom. I find when you go to flat out to start.
Shoulder on that button. What's that, Dick? Sure.
Yeah, one of those ones where an extra 5 or 6 feet of reach would have been handy. Isn't that the story of so many boom pump jobs?
Hey, Fred?
I'm holding.
All right, that's good right there, guys.
Right on.
All right.
You know what? Then you'd be short and need a 40.
And then you get 40.
Yeah, it never ends. You know what pump doesn't have that problem? A line pump. Never, right? It's never short.
I'm off.
So what do you like to do with this one when you're flat out? Are you going to bring it in 3 and 4 and work it with like a Z, or are you going to roll it back in? What do you like? What do you prefer?
I'll be working on this one, a D and C.
D and C. Yeah, that's what I would do too. Yeah.
That's it.
Nothing worse than seeing a Z being run like a roll, you know? I just find it's easier and more stable, right?
To get her back over there a little.
Yeah. I'll drive ahead. Hey, Fred. Hey, Fred. Can you give him a hand with the hose? Or someone else? Yeah, perfect. Thank you.
Oh yeah.
Oh, it's a reach.
We're spoiling these guys.
Don't be shy.
How's this one been for you guys in terms of emissions?
Doing okay. Got a little thing going on right now with the depth sensor.
Oh yeah,
The tank's full and it
yeah.
flashes, right?
Our mats have been pretty good. My beloved Peterbilt that was rock solid for 5 years has since become a nightmare. So Mac, I would say Mac has their issues, but they're consistent issues, and the dealer knows how to deal with them. So it's, you know.
Yeah. We don't have a Mac dealer here, so anything we deal with is fly someone over from Nanaimo or take it into town.
Oh really? Yeah, it's a little different situation.
Yeah, so no one has computer software or anything, right?
So it's just the top bar, the top menu bar on the remote.
Yeah,
on the
so,
Ergo One.
No pumping,
it
no
just disappears.
RPMs.
Do you have your icons on the bottom half?
Yeah, oh, look at that. A little bit flew through there.
Another little chunky
All the
chunky.
icons on the bottom, but yeah, just the top one.
I've never seen that. I've had the one where I've leaned on the selector button too long and locked myself out. First time I did that, it took forever to figure it out.
Right?
That should actually be a YouTube short video,
Shouldn't it?
because everybody's done it. And if you haven't done it before, you're just sitting there going, what the heck is going
Look
on?
down. I've looked down and it's flashing.
Yeah, yeah, right, yeah. Yeah, I've never had the top half conk out.
Yeah.
Interesting, okay. Maybe somebody in the comments has had the top half of the remote conk out, but I've never seen it.
So,
If you have, what was it? What was the fix? Don't say a new remote, because that ain't in the budget. All right, plugging away here. I think we're probably going to start on the top-up pass soon, and we're going to do something fun. We'll hang the GoPro 360 from the tip elbow and try and get some super cool footage. Shout out to GoPro. My previous 360 actually scratched both of the 360 lenses, and I called them, and actually I think I had the GoPro Premium, like a replacement plan, but still would have cost me 150 bucks, and they did not impose the $150. They just sent me a brand new camera completely free. So yeah, big shout out to GoPro. It's a service like that will keep me buying said brand of camera. Anyhow, we'll get this thing queued up here and get some 360 footage. Just to add to that, this mount here, I got this magnetic mount from Amazon for like 20 or 30 bucks. Super strong magnet. This is really handy for fastening a camera to the boom or anything metal. It's got a bunch of adjustments to it too. So if you're looking to fasten your camera to your pump, there's the brand right there. I'm really happy with this mount. Yeah, so this I believe is a 2018 model 36Z Putzmeister. Posted a video with Lionel. He did a video 6 months ago with this same machine. One of the fellas, very knowledgeable guy, Greg Huey from Gordy's Concrete Pumping, had mentioned specifically the 36Z Putz is one of his favorite pumps for doing multiple setups, just because it's so fast to set up and take down. Boom's quick to fold up, outriggers are quick to deploy. Yeah, just the little things that add up to big things for us as operators. But yeah, I spoke very, very highly of this 36, as does Lionel. I'm a 38 meter guy, but I really do like this thing, being around it a little bit more here now. I'm quite fond of the simplicity of the 36Z. Nice machine, very nice machine. Those are the headlights Lionel was talking about. So I'm sure being out located a little bit more rural here, where we don't have all the street lights at night, all the traffic lights, would be of some benefit. You find with this one, like all the Z-booms, if you end up with a tip section sucked all the way in, the first motion when it comes out is like a spring loaded, right?
Slingshot.
Yeah, slingshot. Yeah, they all do that. I wonder why that is. Is that like stored energy from having it pulled in, and then it just... Yeah.
Like watching the fire log channel. It's so satisfying. It is. 30 seconds of this and you leave it on loop. Time for bed.
So that's what our new pump doesn't have. Did you see that in the video? They got rid of that, so there's nowhere to put the hose. I love that. And you can store your wash brush in it, right? Yeah, no, it's great. Yeah.
Had the everything off the chocolate glass.
Oh yeah, a little spring cleaning. Yeah, like not having this, I feel lost. What your front outrigger? I was looking at your front outrigger. You gotta tell me what you're doing there. With the dry graphite on the other side, or is this a secret?
Like cranes. I think what that's called. Kind of like chain loop or something. But
Oh yeah. Okay. Why did they ever go away from the roller bearing? Right? And they went to like the roller bearing never failed. Well, I saw one fail actually. But it worked so much better. So you're using the chain, so you clean it off every once in a while with some chain lube. See, on ours I'll do a smear of grease, but then you get all the dirt and grit in there. Yeah, you end up worse off over time.
Have the spray can does stuff.
So it's just the kind of chain lube then.
Sprayed on.
So I've tried the dry graphite and it just I didn't find it worked. Here we go, the final run. So what's the plan? Cycle it, wet it up before it goes back in the mixer? No? Just letting it drain out? Is it going to get Lionel's special brew? It always does, doesn't it? Yeah. Oh yeah. I'm excited for that. Oh, you're just knocking the hose off for pumping back. As we determine the safest way to do it, right? Yeah, I would agree with that.
I've never had one jump out of the fucking back of the truck.
Oh yeah. So what do you knock it down to the 4 to 3 or the 5 to 4?
Depends on my mood.
It depends on the mood.
Unless you want me to have it on there where I'm pumping out.
I've definitely had a hose jump out of the mixer before, not in a long time, but that doesn't mean it won't happen again. Mine was many years ago a 20-footer with colored concrete.
Oh no.
And that mixer driver to this day reminds me every time I see him about what I did to his truck. it was like brick red color all over the drum.
You did it to his truck, you did it to your truck, and everything around your truck.
Actually, no, my pump stayed clean. The mixer took pretty much all of it.
It happened to me and it flicked over the mixer's windshield.
Oh
Soaked
no!
my whole deck, all the stabilizers.
Oh no!
I mean, you only have to have it happen once and you go, okay.
Yeah.
That's a...
Yeah, so the lesson of the day, it's better to not pump back through the hose.
This is a 5-inch hose in this.
Yeah, or even a 4-inch, right? But like 3 or 2.5 especially, right? Now you're sure you don't want to water wash it, eh? carry that hopper full of water back down the highway.
Yeah.
You know what? I actually like water washing for certain situations, just not for most of what we do. But it does work pretty well. It's just not, yeah, it's just not for me.
Well, we've had some breakdowns, water wash works.
Yeah, it's a good tool to have in the bag to know how to do it, right?
We used to try to blow it out with air, but
Yeah.
water wash is easier.
Safer too, right? I think. So you're gonna go just about to air, and then you put in the secret sauce.
Go on, and then we're gonna put this in the lock block, right? I don't want to make it too soapy for them.
Oh, they'll put your washout into a lock block too.
No, just the
Oh, sorry, the stuff you're pumping out. Yeah, I do the same. Yeah, because I don't want the retarder to go into the mixer. That's right, they'll take the stuff in the truck back to the plant, put it in a block. If you pumped a bunch of sugar into the drum, they go to strip their blocks the next day and they just go goosh. So lavender, soap, and brown sugar. That's it. High strength detergent. That's all it takes.
Probably like 40 kilos and 50 gallons.
40 kilos sugar, 50 gallons. Is that 50 gallons of soap, or is that soap and water?
Well, soap and water.
Soap and water.
This stuff is a 15:1 ratio. It's like so 4.
They don't give it all away.
Right.
How are we going to go into business if you give it all away? And then because of the Alliance anti-stick, you're going to go back and have an easy washout. Expect a full report. You're going to love it. Although I think the Tangwai sprayer, we gotta change that fan pattern to make it a little bit more concentrated. Yeah, but it is good stuff. That Alliance stuff is a good product. So Lionel will finish pumping out here in the Z formation, and we'll come down and we'll suck some sponges back. It'll be a good time, I promise. So what do? A few strokes in reverse, then do you just drop it down in a Z, or do you lift up and shake it back down, or what do you like to do?
Just like this.
Just like this? Okay.
Depends where I'm at. If it's too tight, I'd end up having to pick it up.
I do the one quite often where I lift 3 sections up so it all falls back. I don't think it's really necessary. I usually only do that if I'm going to be lazy and do one sponge and I want to flood out with water in front of it.
Right.
Because then everything's empty except for the deck pipe and it works. But if I flood it out and I've got concrete, air, concrete, it's a recipe to get the sponge stuck.
Okay. Yeah, I'm gonna push it back up.
Yep.
Which is okay if you can do it.
Makes our day longer, you know? So did you guys tell me about the guy that had a 4-inch clamp with a circular piece of steel welded to half of the clamp? So it was a cap and a clamp in one. It sounded brilliant, right? So you don't need two hands. Maybe it wasn't you. Whoever it was out there, I'm gonna copy the idea. Yeah, I thought it was smart. All right, here we go. Another Canadian sponge sucker. Here we go. They're everywhere. It's an epidemic. 36Z Putzmeister concrete pump. Spritz of water in front of the first one.
A little bit.
Just a little bit. Okay. Just a little bit. And this one's going to go back fast.
Super fast. Yeah.
Super fast. And we can do that because we got the pin stopper. Is that a 6-inch or a 5? It's a 6, isn't it?
Feels like it's a 6.
Right? Yeah.
Even more.
And you throw all the gear back on, 3-inch whip, the whole deal, yeah?
The whip, no.
No?
Sometimes, but not, no. Easy, give her that one.
I love those safety pins.
So much better. What's the gum with the glass? I just wonder what they were thinking.
I bought some 2-inch Acme clamps, 2 and 2.5. The pins that the Acme's come with are amazing.
Or better, yeah.
Oh yeah, yeah, they're beautiful. I'll send you a picture of those. I should have brought a couple. Yeah, they're really nice. But yeah, the ones that come with most of the clamps, like you said, what are they thinking, right? I end up putting them in a vise to flatten the nose out, just so I can actually get them back out of the clamp.
Right? What's the purpose, right? You can't use them.
Yeah. What do we do now? Nice and slow?
Two-ish?
2 on the dial. the second ball, what do you go off of? Just when you got bubbles in the hopper, basically? Or you just pretty much know it's there? Yeah.
That's that, right? It takes this amount of time for it to come back.
Yeah.
Right?
What that stuff does, the brew to the concrete, it makes it like the perfect slump. Where it's not like pissy, sloppy, like it's gonna segregate. It's just nice and greasy and fatty.
I don't add a lot of water to the hopper. Right?
Yeah, no, neither do I. I think it makes the washout tougher because you get back and everything's separated, right?
On the ground with a hammer.
So I say we do a timed run what it takes us to pack that cribbing up. And then when next time I'm in town with the Dyka stuff, I'll do the same thing. It'll be a race. But you'll have way more money. You'll have more money in your bank account.
I'll time you.
Yeah.
Doing it.
I actually have a video, an old video of me doing it. Under ideal circumstances, we'll say, but there's just something so satisfying about natural wooden cribbing though. Like it's just, you know, right? Like it just, I don't know, there's a certain fulfillment that comes with it. And that. So you know what I did with mine?
Yeah.
Because it's so tight, even like one granule of sand and the hole doesn't line up, I actually drilled a second hole. Yeah, like a half inch further down the shaft, so that there's any snag on the cap like that. Because otherwise, like, it's a pain in the butt to get the pin back in it.
Well, we have to get those bigger pins that are skinnier.
Yes. Yeah, I took the shaft out and I put it in a bench or a drill press, and it actually drilled through pretty good. Yeah. I tried running it without a pin, and it may have fallen down mid-pour, and it may have bent the pin, and I may have had to buy a new cap. Yeah, if you're using these pin stoppers from Putzmeister, they're super handy. There's the part number. But yeah. Drill a second hole right there. Make your life a lot easier. It's like the Olympics, it's a ceremonial gift exchange. So last time I was here I had the red and gray Canadian concrete pumper hats, right?
That's right.
So this is the new one. Yeah. Oh, that's a beauty, man.
Well, it's concrete. Hoodie.
Oh man. Okay. Oh. It's a nice one too. When people give you the cheap shit that feels like cardboard, this is a nice hoodie.
That's a nice hoodie. Yeah.
Oh yeah.
So yeah, pick the bag.
Bag's worth like $2.50. Oh, I got a bunch of stickers for you too. I even snuck some Buster Plug stickers in there.
Oh, perfect.
Oh, are those the remote rivets you were talking about? Yes.
I don't know if you have all the right numbers.
Okay.
But
and that's for the where the belt breaks all the time, right? On the HPC belt. Yes.
Yeah. Those are great.
Yeah, our 38 needs a little TLC. It's a good day. Primed with bentonite, sucked back 2 sponges, plugged once, made a video about it, flew the drone.
It was almost a plug.
Only thing we didn't see was the dolphins today.
No dolphins. Apparently they ate all the herring.
Oh! What do they say? The hole's been fished out? What do they call that?
I think so.
Something like that? I don't know. I'm from the city, I don't know. Beautiful, another one in the books with Lionel from Ross Concrete Services, right? Is that what it's called? From beautiful Sunshine Coast, Half Moon Bay, British Columbia. Hey, before we go, you know what you gotta do? Other way around. Well, you do this, and then you wanna roll it in and transition. Not bad, not bad. Keep on pumping.